Hello, everybody. Welcome to Compassion India magazine bulletin number 3. This time we feature Vic Khatwani, founder of Earth Cafe.
Good evening, everybody. This is Compassion India magazine video conference. Welcome to the conference, everybody. Today we have a special guest. It's Vic Khatwani, founder of Earth Cafe. Hello, Vic. So glad that you joined us today.
A very good evening. Thank you so much for having us on the show this evening.
Yeah. So we've heard that you're pretty busy during the lockdown, and you've had a number of initiatives that you're doing of late. So let us start with the
That's
most
right.
recent one. Can you tell us about the initiative?
So initiative actually started off with a veg pulao for 20 people, which were for the homeless and for the needy who really needed that. There was a morning that I was driving from home to the cafe, and something crossed my mind about who's going to be hit really hard with the lockdown. Of course, we all are hit hard with the lockdown, and it's been challenging for everyone. But there was a whole group of people, or a large segment, I would say, that people didn't think of were the senior citizens. It was extremely challenging for them to step out of their houses to go buy groceries or go to the store or go to get out anything. So we said at this point of time, if they can't step out, we will step in. And we would get them a nutritional vegan meal at the doorstep, free of cost. And that's where it started. We started doing around 20 to 30 meals. By the today we are doing around 150 meals a day. We are running in 3 teams. We have four teams of the riders delivering rain or shine. Yesterday we were hit by the cyclone. Still our boys insisted that they would go and deliver at the doorstep. So that's our whole initiative, delivering a very healthy, clean, hygienic, vegan nutrition meal at the doorstep to the senior citizens.
So when did it start?
20th April
All right.
was our first day that we started operation.
Okay. So do you have a number of meals, or do you have a duration in mind?
We have both. So maybe, we are taking a call on till when we would be doing this. But the lockdown doesn't seem to be coming to an end. So we have postponed it and re-postponed it a couple of times in the lockdown. But we would be coming in and finalizing a date as to when would be our last date for the senior citizens.
Okay. And since April, I believe that you've already received a little bit of coverage in the news.
We have.
It's so good to see such endeavors being covered on midday here.
Right.
Yeah.
We had quite a few channels cover us. Midday was one of them. We had CNN cover us on national television, and it was a very nice and a very motivational gesture from their end, that they got to know about it, and they came up to the cafe and they experienced the whole delivery process. They verified it themselves, and before it went up. So those are some the meals that are created in house, very nutritional meals. It's a meal that
can you see the picture? I'm sharing a picture, Vicky. Can you see it?
I did.
Can you describe, like, what does it entail? I can see some very yummy vegetables, rice, and salad.
Right. So that's what all our meals contain. Basmati jeera rice, mixed dal, which is tur and moong, and then we have we have that little salad which changes every time. So this is like a chana masala dal and your salad. So the vegetable changes with every meal and every day. So sometimes it's chana masala, sometimes it's tofu, matars. Here you have palak aloo.
Okay, here this is palak aloo. All right.
Right, this is the palak aloo. So every time the meals keep changing.
It looks delicious. It looks welcoming, and it's heaven for the people that you're sharing it with, to the senior citizens. I'm sure you'll receive so many blessings from them.
We have. That is the best part of the whole lockdown. The team and me have been blessed, and I think that's what our whole goal was, that just to serve selflessly.
Can you tell us about the team? I mean, how do you create awareness about it, and are you in partnership with anybody?
So how did we create awareness about it is we had a few locals in Bandra, because we are based in Bandra, and the delivery would have been easy only in Bandra since it's a doorstep delivery. So we had a few locals publicize it for us, and they reached out the right channel to the senior citizens. So anyone above 60 years old would just need to WhatsApp us a message one day prior if they wanted lunch or dinner, and the next day they would have it on their doorstep. So we have senior citizens from 60 to 100. Our oldest senior citizen is 100 years old.
All right.
In the beginning, we did not ask them for any information, but later when the drive started getting larger, we started requesting for the Aadhaar card, and that's when we learned that we are actually reaching out to very old people, 80, 85 years old. The team is, of course, our Earth Café team. From the kitchen, we have the front, we have the riders, we have the servers who have turned into, the flying squad, as we call them, the frontline workers, because they are out on the field. We had $1 Million Vegan, an NGO, approach us when they heard about this whole drive. And they pledged us 2,000 meals, which was, given on behalf of $1 Million Vegan and Earth Cafe. And of course, $1 Million Vegan has always been very supportive to us last time in the pandemic. They have always gone all out to make sure that our drives are successful, or we make sure their drives are successful. We just believe in creating healthy, clean, nutrition food. And we have worked very closely, and we look forward to work very closely.
Great. And how do these senior citizens reach out to you? Besides WhatsApp
nowadays everyone is very tech friendly, so they know exactly how to use their phones and how to get the things out. So morning between 9 and 10, they drop in a WhatsApp message with their address and the number of meals they want. And of course, we have our order taking team in the morning between 9 and 11, and they keep confirming the orders. They make the whole list. It's a very systematic way of organizing. It's a very organized sector. So morning the orders are taken, 11 o'clock the lunch starts, 1 o'clock the lunch is out, 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock the dinner started to cook, 5 o'clock the dinner is out. So it's a very systematic and organized sector, clean, hygienic way of sending out food.
Yes. Okay, it's really remarkable, and it's heartening to know that there are such people during the lockdown that you've actually had the time to take up such an initiative. Because here you hear that restaurants are just struggling to stay afloat, So
yes, you're right. Maybe we were lucky enough to get an opportunity to serve this time. The team stood by strong. They were lucky to serve. So I think destiny was on our side, that we got such a beautiful opportunity to serve door to door. Of course, the team was, they always greeted the guests, and the guest always greeted them with a smile. Some of them were very kind enough to give a little chocolate. Some of them would, give a little sweet to the delivery boys. It was a very nice gesture from their side also.
That's very sweet.
Right.
So thanks. That's it. I mean, it's so good that you took time out to share what you're doing.
Thank you so much for having us on the show.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Looking forward to seeing you soon and wish you all the very
Yes.
best.
Thank you.